like to show you an exercise called the bow and arrow, and we're going to do this in a prone lying position, so lying face down. So I'm going to show you the full exercise, but it can be quite tricky for a lot of people. So I'm then going to show you a couple of alternatives that you could do to get the same benefit here. So this exercise is really great for helping us work our rhomboid muscles in our upper back, and these are the muscles which are responsible for holding our shoulder blades back towards our spine. So they're really important muscles for your upper body posture. If you have weak rhomboids, what you'll tend to find is that your shoulders will round forwards and your upper body will actually start to curve. So really, really important muscles for us to work. And at the same time, by virtue of pulling those shoulders back, we're also stretching out through the pec muscles. Again, these are muscles which can get really short and tight if we start to round. So this is a fantastic exercise for our upper body posture. Some of you will also be getting a little bit of a back extension in there, which is really great as well. So let's kick off with the full bow and arrow exercise. So for this one, I'm going to use a small block to rest my forehead on, just to protect my nose from getting bashed, and also so that my neck is nicely aligned. If you don't have something like this, then a rolled up towel or a piece of clothing will do just fine. So I'm going to place the block at the end of the mat here, come down onto my front and rest my forehead just on the block. Back down again. Okay, so the pointers for this exercise are that you really want to be engaging your core as you exhale to lift the body and pull those arms back and extend. You want to try and relax your glute muscles. Unless you have a lower back issue. If you do have lower back issues, then by all means give them a little squeeze. But what we're trying to do is isolate the muscles in the middle and the upper back, so we don't particularly want to activate the glutes here. So as you exhale and lift, you want to pull those elbows back, pull the shoulder blades together and lengthen. And then as you breathe in, pull the elbows back down and relax yourself back onto the mat again. So as you can see, I'm doing a kneeling version of this. So if you're not very comfortable lying down on your front for any reason, or if you're currently pregnant, then this would be a great option, kneeling. Breathe out to pull the elbows back and lengthen to the sky. And then breathe in, pull down and relax again, okay? Now, if you're okay lying on your front but you just think that exercise is going to be a little bit too much for you today, let's break it down a bit and make it a bit easier. So in that case, you can do what we call a dorsal raise. Back down again. So by just taking out the extension of the arms, that's made it a lot less challenging for the upper body. You just need to exhale to raise the upper body, just extending the spine ever so slightly, and then inhaling to come back down. We don't do a lot of back extension in Pilates. It's considered to be a bit of a contraindication these days, but it did obviously exist in some of the original exercises that Joseph Pilates created. And I feel that as long as it's in a small extension and it's under control, it's good to move our spine in different directions. So that's just a small back extension there, same in the bow and arrow. Now if again that feels a bit too much, maybe you have neck issues and it's not appropriate for you to be lifting your upper body, or your back muscles are particularly weak, then we can do a version where we're going to use our arms for support. So I'll just show you our easiest option now. as you can see from that exercise, you're resting into your forearms. You're taking some of the weight through your upper body. So it's really up to you how much weight you put through those forearms. All I would say is though that in order to get the benefit of the exercise, i.e. strengthening those rhomboid muscles, you don't want to be putting all your weight through your forearms, otherwise it's just going to become a big shoulder and bicep workout, okay? So I hope that's given you a couple of options there, through really great options that you can be working through nice and gently to get you to that bow and arrow eventually. Fantastic upper body postural exercise. Do let me know how you get on, and I'll see you in the next video.